They've travelled halfway round the world to ask for part of their heritage back. A delegation from the South Pacific island of Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, have been meeting representatives of the British Museum. Their demand that it gives back this basalt figure over 2 metres high, known as hoahakananai'a. In their culture, it's much more than a statue. It's a living object known as a moai, which communicates with them.
The hoahakananai'a was the only moai who was built for all the clans in Rapa Nui. The only one. You have had this 150 year, the most spiritual, sweet and powerful object that you just can't imagine that how important it is for us.
It's actually one of 900 moai carved by islanders between 1100 and 1600 AD on Rapa Nui, which is governed by Chile. They're now a major tourist attraction, part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Rapa Nui people have offered to swap a new moai, carved from stone by a contemporary local sculptor, for this one. And Chile's Minister for Heritage, part of the delegation to London, says he's hopeful there'll be a breakthrough.
We understand that the moai, hoahakananai'a, is a very important of the collection of the museum, but I'm really sure, and our delegation, especially the people from Rapa Nui, are absolutely sure that they understood the meaning for them of this moai.
In 1868, the hoahakananai'a was seized by Richard Powell, the captain of a British naval ship, and later presented to Queen Victoria, who passed it on to the British Museum. 150 years on, a spokesperson for the British Museum told Al Jazeera, hoahakananai'a is free to view in our Wellcome Trust gallery and is amongst the most popular and most photographed exhibits with our 6 million visitors each year. We believe that there is great value in presenting objects from across the world, alongside the stories of other cultures at the British Museum. Well, of course, this isn't the first time an exhibit here at the British Museum that's extremely popular with the viewing public has also become the subject of intense debate and a demand for its return by the country of origin. Greece has long campaigned for the return of the ancient Parthenon marbles, also known as the Elgin marbles. And there have been similar calls over the Benin bronzes, created in a kingdom that's part of modern-day Nigeria. But this is more than a representation of a human. The Rapa Nui actually see it as a relative. And now they're pushing for the whole family to be reunited back home in the South Pacific. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.